It's gym time, baby. Let's go.
What we got on the menu today?
We got leg day today, baby. Alright, cool. What have we got on the agenda today? We have a leg day. It's going to be a pretty fucking gnarly one, that's for sure. Good weather, good vibes. It's not quite as warm as it's been over the last couple of days, but alright, we're going to be able to run up a filthy leg session today.
Yeah, but you're jumping on a...
I'm going to jump on a safety bar.
Yeah, man.
Which will be pretty fucking scary considering I'm still coming off the back end of a quad injury. But
he's cooked.
Yeah, I've been cooked, man. I've been out of the game. I've been a little bit washed up, but I'm feeling good, injury free. Touch wood, of course.
Yeah. Jesus,
and
please.
Yeah, I don't need any more of that. So we're gonna run up some heavy weight on a safety bar.
Yeah, man. But how much time we got? We ain't got a crazy amount of time today.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a pretty rapid session.
Yeah, we're quite busy, but right.
We can still make it work.
Yeah, no, we always come in. We still make do with the
100%.
time that we get. And obviously, we've decided to come in and film this. It was looking a little bit funny.
Little leaky,
oh. Jesus Christ, man.
What is it today?
A load of gremlins around here, bro.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we're gonna just make do with the time that we have today.
Yeah, and just
that's calm, man. Sorry.
Yeah, no messing around really. Just straight into the session and lifting some heavy ass weight, boy.
Heavy ass weight, but it's never been a problem.
Buddy.
Yeah, time has never been.
Say, Parker. Basically, putting down.
So, what makes a good training partner? Well, first off, actually saying that, what I want to talk about first was why we train together almost.
I mean, it's something that we've done since the very beginning, really. We've been training together for the last 5 years. I mean, my first session was with you, showing me the ropes back in 2020.
It was 2020. Yeah, 2020 when we started.
A long time. To be honest, I don't really like training with people, but me and you are basically the same person. So it's just like having another one of yourself to train with. Yeah, the energy is always matched. We pretty much taught each other our own training styles. So we've trained the same splits, and we've always just aligned in that sense. So I feel like it's almost a no-brainer why we train together, because we've got the same goal, same vision, and our training styles have been adapted from one another. So it's very, very much meant to be.
Lee, would you like to explain why we do adductors first?
For a multitude of reasons, to be fair. Some of the biggest reasons why we do adductors first is we like to pre-exhaust. Of course, it just means we can go into our heavy patterns, our squat patterns, our leg presses a lot warmer. I personally don't think training adductors, because of the fact it's quite a small muscle group, I don't think it detriments your performance in heavier movements, but I feel like being that much warmer and that much more firing, purely because of the amount of blood that you've got in your adductors, will just allow you to stay safer. And because you want to get a muscle short prior to lengthened, right? So getting your adductors short through, of course, training adductors, I feel like it's a lot more beneficial doing that first when you're fresh, so you can attack it with more intensity before going to your heavy squat patterns afterwards. So that's personally why.
1,000,000%.
Anyway.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Yes. Again.
Yeah. Gotta be relatively careful. Fucking adductor's still slightly sensitive off of the back of the other leg press that I used that one time. Woo! So I guess in that sense, it's quite easy to obviously just match everything to one another, just because really, like, we built almost like the way that we train, we built that together rather
100%.
than us coming in and kind of joining. But it's like, it was gonna fall down that road eventually anyways, man, where it was just us. Like, you can train with loads of other people, but realistically speaking,
Long term, you need a consistent training.
you need a consistent training partner. So also that then ties into what I was about to say is like, what makes a good training partner? Like the first thing that I would have thought of would have been accountability. So it's like, you need to be able to have someone in your corner. That person needs to be able to keep you accountable 24/7. You know what I mean? And it goes the same with the other way. So it's like, if you aren't necessarily feeling amazing one day, right, when you're training, you need the other person to be able to go, all right, shut the fuck up, we're gonna get this shit done.
Million
It's gonna disappear, you know? But then you need to be that same person for the other person as well.
Yeah, going off of that again, I feel like something that makes a great training partner is just being able to match energy.
Yeah.
You need someone that's got the same vibe as you, same training intensity. I feel like if one of you's not serious and one of you's got big aspirations, it doesn't work in the long term, right? You need someone that's as serious as you when it comes to training, that's got a similar vision.
Exercise number 2, standing calf raises. Standard stuff to add it in as well. I'd rather do these at the start of the session so that I don't be a bitch and forget about them later. So it's always nice to get them done as soon as possible at the start of any session that you do.
Cool, back on the topic of pre-exhaustion. Lewis and I like to do a lying ham curl as well as a leg extension prior to our heavy squat pattern again. I feel like pre-exhaustion is just such a useful tool when it comes to being, 1, extremely warm going into your heavy movements, and 2, just being able to get a muscle short before going through a very taxing movement like a squat pattern, because let's be real, you can't put full intensity into a leg extension after, let's say, 2 sets of a barbell squats and 2 sets of a leg press, in my opinion. Your quads are just going to be too exhausted, so getting those out the way whilst you're fresh is only going to have significant benefits for you.
Good, lady. Good. Sorry. Woo.
Not even necessarily similar goals, like as long as you can both work hard and both share that same
But then I guess
characteristic
it does,
of
come down,
working
it
hard,
does come down to goals, doesn't it? You know.
But again,
as in, like, we train the same because we have the same place we want to get to and the same place we want to be.
I know a lot of like competitors that train with non-competitors that don't share that same goal of competing. But again, if you can match energy, you can both train hard and you both have that same characteristic of wanting to just improve.
Bodybuild.
Yeah, or just improve in general. So you're actively not just in the gym for the sake of it. You've got reasoning for being in the gym. You actually want to progress and elevate. And I feel like that's what you need in a training partner.
Yeah.
Because not being on the same wavelength is just going to either hold you back or just slow down your overall progression, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Oh shit.
All right. So just before we hit our main movement, being a hack squat today, obviously we've got leg extensions, and to be fair, we'll do a top set back off here as well. This little fucking thing is sick, right? Because with our Atlantis legs extension at the minute currently, I don't really think it comes too far back, but now having this, it's like an extra foam pad, and the foam on this is always a little bit funny, but now we have this extra foam pad, right? Obviously extends where you can almost like pull back, and it extends the stretch, right? So it's super, super nice when going into the movement. It's because we can actually kind of just let it fucking drag you back, and it's amazing. Like, I think the vast majority of leg extensions should probably have this on, because it is just fucking great. Like, that is wonderful. That feels wonderful. It makes a big significant difference, and it just lets you have so much tension under the actual fucking, under the load, man. Yeah, fucking hell, man. Yes. There you go. Well done. Lovely. Woo! He did. Feel like a schizophrenic. Right. Ah. Yeah, good man. Off you go. Steady. 3. Steady. Good. Good. Go on, Lee. Fuck yeah, good man. Good man. Solid. I think, yeah, it's just about matching that style, matching that intensity, almost having that same like vision. It has to be the same vision, really, because then at that point everything can line up very easy.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to put it, isn't it?
No, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I guess that's probably why like our training and like us training together is so easy and so standardized now, because
Well, we didn't need to find someone that can match your.
yeah, like we already had that.
We already had that. Yeah.
That was able to match, man. So it's like, alright, cool, another one. What would we then say to people who are looking almost for that consistency in another training partner? Like, what are the key things?
Well, just train with other people, see
Yeah.
how the session goes on.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah,
Just train with
yeah.
as many people as possible. That could be potentials almost.
Don't only go off how good, like how enjoyable the session was. Like, was the session productive? Were you able to cut out all the yapping in between and actually focus at certain points? Because it's all good and well training with just a good friend, but if you're just constantly talking and it's actually taken away from the productivity of the session, then
Yeah.
that's something you also need to look into. And then again, it's the overall vibe you got. Could you see yourself training with this person over a long period of time? Do they share similar aspirations to you? So
Yeah.
if you train with a good few people and you find that character in someone else, then
Yeah.
keep it running for a couple months, see how you feel. And if you're both actively pushing each other to progress, then
Yeah.
that's what you found, really. Like, that's what you need at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
100%. Oh, yeah, come on in. Ooh.
Yes. Again, come on. Good. Keep it coming now.
Ooh. Come on, man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, come.
Let's go. Yes.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah, fucking.
Let's go. Yes.
Oh.
That's nice. Very nice.
Can't.
Still too many reps though, mate, but.
What?
and like, can that person keep you accountable? You know what I mean? And also, will that person keep themselves accountable, man?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
You need
if
someone
you're,
that's
like, you don't want to have to keep on turning up to the gym.
been like, yo, what are you doing?
Like, yo, where you at, bro? This, that, and the other. Oh, man, I'm coming, fucking this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Like, you want it to just be, all right, cool, we're going to turn up at the gym for this time. Like, if there's any problems, let me know.
Yeah.
And we're
But again,
keep
that
our shit.
ties into the whole, like, having someone on your wavelength, right? You wouldn't need to
Explain this to other
explain this to other people. That would
Yeah.
already be the case if you was already like that and you already seen that trait in someone else. Like, you're not here to coach someone throughout their process at the end of the day.
No.
Like, a training partner is someone that you need that can push you the same way you can push them, and they can make you want to improve
Yeah.
the way you can make them want to improve.
Yeah. Nice and blown out. That's what we like to see. Needed to build my side leg up from last season, and safe to say we've definitely got a lot more hamstring and glute development going on here, which is sick. And my quads feel good. Adductors as well are looking very good.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I feel like a bodybuilder again. How much?
Get out of retirement.
I know.
Good, nice squeeze. Make sure we get the lats out on that. Yeah, fuck that off. Yeah, really flare those lats on this side relaxed. Yeah, beautiful. Keep them like that. Boom. Beauty.
This is another.
Same deal here as well. Make sure you keep those feet twisted out nicely. And then you can see you've got
How's that
a
look?
non-existent thigh gap. You've got so much thigh connection.
Is there
Yeah,
enough family there?
in fact, your legs are pushed together so much you can probably get away with opening a tiny bit wider and getting more sweep out of your quads.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if I was
smaller.
like that, maybe.
Yeah, on hammies are looking sick, glutes are beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah,
wicked.
something like that. Okay.
That was awesome.
That is just the one. That is just one to work on, I would say.
Yeah, the side relaxer are nails. You're really good at getting that midsection on while keeping the lats out.
It's
That's
fucking rough though.
the go-to
Jesus.
technique. You always want that knee to be sort of towards your pinky toe. So even if it's not twisting the foot, it's
So that's
twisting
like
the
that
knee.
way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cold.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, yo.
And yeah, we need to get a round not after legs, so I can see all that detail. Because fucking hell. Madness. Nice midsection on. Yeah. I reckon on your default side try, you can twist a little bit more as well. Get that tiny bit
Almost like a.
more width out of it. As long as you counter rotate the arm. Yeah. There we go. Because now I've
And then
got
bang.
that back delt.
Yeah, so you want to get the back delt in. Not a bullshit shot.
Because it also makes your waist look even smaller. You get that delt in.
But I don't feel like my waist is small right now. Like,
Oh, you are wrong.
I know.
I still reckon you're capping. There it is. See, hammies are on. Beauty. Yeah, that's cold. Gosh.
But anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning in for today's session. It was very enjoyable, very, very fast-paced.
It was pretty fast,
Very fucking tiring, man. Like my legs are cooked.
struggling to stand right now.
Posing after a workout like that as
Yeah,
well.
it's
is a
difficult,
bag
man.
of shit, man.
Difficult.
But it needs to be done, man. But
100%.
But yeah, anyways, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If there's any specific bits of things that you'd like me and Leon to go over in some of the next videos, make sure you just message us or comment down below. But yeah, without further ado, we will see you next time. Sweet as peeps. Take it easy. Peace.